Boarded the bus? Bitcoin interest rate risen from 5% to 15% before rise, quite exaggerated. How is fee routine? Carnival of longs or eve of arrival of shorts? Turning point at top of Bitcoin, everyone should pay attention. As for US stock market, slight decline. Powell will speak multiple times this week. Macro data to be announced next week may affect trend of US stock market and currency circle. AI sector may have collective callback. AI market leading meme for more than half a month recently consolidated. The year 24 is the first year of AI. The callback is the best opportunity to add positions. What tokens are worth adding positions or getting on board again? Meme's market continues to be hot, breaking historical highs, and funds are flowing back. In addition, Bitcoin. Meme's name value has also risen sharply. Is it worth getting on board? How to view it? Hello all, welcome to my channel. Let's first check the Bitcoin market. This is the OKX Bitcoin trading pair. Let's start with the daily chart of Bitcoin. Currently, Bitcoin's daily chart has a doge candlestick. The volume on the lower side of the daily chart is still bullish. Let's switch to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin touched the Fibonacci level of 0.618, around $6,870. At the top, a doge candlestick appeared, followed by a... During this period, treat it as a twilight star. If interested, click on the upper right corner for a detailed video intro. Let's check the volume below. In the recent 4 hours, 2 bearish volumes at the top, not weak compared to Bitcoin. Therefore, a decline of about 3%. In the following 4 hours, the bearish side did not continue to exert force. In my opinion, Bitcoin is highly probable to fluctuate within this range at the highest point for a few 4-hour intervals, so it is important for everyone to be attentive to the following 4-hour circumstances and whether it has the ability to surpass the upper boundary of this evening star, which is approximately $68,700. If it is able to surpass, we should examine the weekly chart. This is also a level in advance of the weekly chart. The position where the needle is inserted is particularly critical, and I personally believe that it is not so easy to break through in the short term. It will continue to oscillate for a period of time. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci channel. On this side of the Fibonacci channel, it did not touch the 1-week Fibonacci channel. It is probably... Analyze the liquidation heat map of the contract around $71,000 and $720. The map shows that the short side is less intense than the long side due to the exaggerated Bitcoin funding rate. The recent funding rate of Bitcoin has reached an annualized rate of 15%, which is highly exaggerated and contributes to the disparity. Quantitative friends can earn approximately 15 to 17% of the capital income on Bitcoin per month, which is highly exaggerated. This demonstrates that the current market sentiment is extremely bullish, with long contracts dominating. In this particular situation, we are able to observe the primary focus of the liquidation heat map is on the concentration of multiple orders. The liquidation heat map is approximately $65,000. We can observe that the liquidation heat map showcases the range of $65,000, which coincides with the position where the candlestick penetrates downwards. And I think a recent support or a place where Bitcoin may retest is around 620 to 630. 2,630 USD nearby. At that time, I believe not only Bitcoin, but also the 3 debt coins will experience consecutive pullbacks. How are the recent 3 debt coins performing? And what about the AI sector? WLD is leading the rise and fall. Let's take a look at the WLD trading pair on OKX. Currently, WLD is rising and is at a high level on the weekly time frame. It seems to be in a state of pullback. I think if you want to get on board, you can place an order at the bottom, which can be at a position where it failed to break through in the previous rise, which is around 4, 6 or 7. Where is this location near USD? It's likely for conducting color tests. You can also set it at the position of the weekly limit rise, which is 5. For the Shanzai coin, a pullback of 20-30 points near $6 is relatively easy. As for AGIX, which is the leading AI stock before the appearance of WLD, it is also in a retracement state at the weekly level. What about the top lead? You can see that this is the trace of market makers and main force selling. Switching to the daily chart, you can see that there is oscillation at the top. AGIX can be considered for buying at the position of sideways oscillation in the front. Recently, whether it is a good concept or a good mini sector, we have to mention doge token. It has doubled in less than 3 days after buying, which is very exaggerated. That is the doge trading team. What about the rise of doge? He is not only called AI plus memes market, but the most important thing is that AI Doge is the meme leader on AIB. Recently, there has been capital flow to one side and the second layer network. As the meme sector leading on AIB, it must lead the rise. RMDR has also recommended the previous episodes, so I think his next round is still worth buying, and we have recommended it many times in the video. Currently, it is also oscillating at a new high level. This includes all the series of orders that we have opened in the past. Those who joined early have already made a big profit. Rust has also risen significantly and is now near the high level of the daily chart. I believe this signal also indicates a major selling trend, so I think you all need to observe the situation of Rust, which is very similar to Bitcoin, reaching the previous high. If Bitcoin is able to sustain its momentum and continue breaking through, I am of the opinion that these transparent patterns will also experience a similar upward trend, particularly Rust, which has not yet been included on the Binance exchange. As a result, it still holds the potential for significant gains. Once Rust is listed on the Binance exchange, it will likely have a comparable impact to the listing of Dogecoin on Binance in previous times. I have a scheduled business trip for tomorrow. Tomorrow's film can't be released on time. It'd be better for the mainland to join us ASAP if you want to earn 30 coins. Use the video link below. Follow my channel for the latest info. I'll share it with you promptly. Thanks all for watching today's film. Goodbye.